She give me top and I pipe down. Hey, she asked for top and I tell the whole pipe down. Bitch, give me pop like right now. Yeah, bitch, right now. I pop a Zango lights out. She give me top and I pipe down. Hey, she asked for top and I tell the whole pipe down. Bitch, give me.
What's up, guys? Record Reezy back with another My Hero Academia manga chapter review. This time, chapter 250. This chapter was hype, but I feel like this chapter is gonna fall in to one or two categories for people. Either this chapter was like an abrupt left turn and really hype for some, or people are gonna be like, where the fuck did this come from? But without further ado, let's get into it. So we pick up where we left off last chapter at the end of dinner, you know. Fuyumi's talking to Bakugo and Midoriya and Shoto. Fuyumi's like, hey Shoto, you never told your friends about Toya, your other brother? And Shoto was like, never any fucking reason to, girl, damn. But then she's going into, she gives us a little bit, you know, Horikoshi is really like blue balling us with this whole Toya thing, you know, he's just giving us little morsels that like every so often about him. She's talking about how Natsu and Toyo like always got along really well, they played together all the time. But what happened to Toya happened around the same time. Shoto's mom went into the hospital and that just made her condition even worse. So that was like a really big blow to another big blow to their family on top of what happened to Shoto, what happened to their mom. Now Toya being dead, allegedly, because we don't know whether he's dead or not. You know, everybody thinks he's Dabi, which he probably is. But the interesting thing of like a revelation we got is that Natsu to this day believes Endeavor killed Toya, and that's craziness, bro. But we'll come back to that in a little bit. So Deku, Bakugo, Shoto, and Endeavor are all leaving, and then Fuyumi, she's real cute, you know. She's like, Midoriya, thank you for being Shoto's friend. You know, Midoriya being the nice guy that he is. He's like, no, the pleasure's all mine. And then, you know, Bakugo's like, hey, send me that motherfucking recipe. You know, I think at some point we're gonna get more on Bakugo cooking, because you remember back at the summer camp training thing, Bakugo was like dicing up some shit really nicely. So maybe Bakugo's a cook, low key, and we just don't know it yet. I think that's a pretty interesting layer to his character. I mean, it's not anything groundbreaking, but you know, it's just nice to have more layers to characters. You know, like interesting stuff. So then they get in the car. Well, this is where things is like where I said it's pretty divisive. Like, you can like this left turn and feel like this was really interesting and like really hype, which I do, or you could be like in the camp of like, where the fuck did this come from? We see like Natsu's like outside of the house, like on his phone, just minding his own fucking business. He's outside of his residence, and there's like this like crazy obsessive villain that Endeavor had captured like 7 years ago for like robbery and assault, and he's like obsessed with Endeavor. He was like, yo, before I even got food when I got out of jail, I came to snoop around your house. And then like we see him like lurking and creeping as like not like looking at Natsu from like a bush across the street, and Natsu's like oblivious, just on his phone minding his business. And then boom, we're back into the car. You know, Bakugo's giving the driver a hard time. The driver's like going off on Bakugo, like, Endeavor, when the fuck did you start letting dropouts into your car? Endeavor's like, they made me on top, I guess. So then Endeavor's like, yo, I'm gonna really start pushing you guys harder. Like, in addition to the weekends you guys are working, training with me, I'm gonna try and get you guys 2 days during the school week if your school schedule allows it. And then like all hell just breaks loose all at once. Like they see like a figure in front of the car, like as they're driving, and it's the crazy fanatic, Endeavor fanatic, holding Natsu and like his bandages on some Aizawa time. And I'm like, what is going on? Like this, like I get so hyped whenever like we get into a situation where Endeavor has to fight, because Endeavor is one of my favorite heroes, one of my favorite characters in My Hero. And we see him holding Natsu. Shoto's like, oh my god, he has Natsu. And like the hype is just there. Like Endeavor like burst out the car, burst into flames, fully ready to go, shouting release him. Like the hype is all there, man. And the guy, he he's talking to Endeavor. Like, he's like, yo, do you remember me? And Endeavor's like, yeah, I remember you. You got arrested for assault and petty theft or something along those lines. And then he was like, yeah, you gave yourself a villain name. And then the guy was like, he was like so ecstatic that Endeavor really remembered who he was. Like here he is, like about to fight his idol, I guess. Like this is what I'm saying. Like, you could either feel like this shit just came out of nowhere because it literally did and not like it, or you could be receptive of it and have faith in Horikoshi that he's gonna make this encounter worth something to the story, which he always does. Like, Horikoshi never just does stuff like this for no apparent reason. There's always, like, we're gonna get something out of this next week when we get this next chapter. But then the villain says his villain name, which is like Ending, but we'll have to wait for the official Viz translations to come out to see if that's like actually his villain name or if it's something closer along those lines. Excuse me, but we get that, and then like the guy's like, hey, I'm gonna kill this guy. So Endeavor, I want you to kill me. Please don't screw this up for me. And it's just like, so we have this ultimatum for Endeavor. Like, either Natsu is gonna die or Endeavor is gonna have to kill this guy. So this is like the whole situation right now. And this is just so like, oh man, this is so juicy, because I don't know, but I hope like Natsu, like, because I feel like Natsu's gonna like say something along the lines like, are you gonna kill him like you killed Toya? And then we're gonna get some more Toya, like a flashback Endeavor next chapter, which would be godly. Or we're gonna see Endeavor like show his finesse as like the #1 hero and like body this guy and save Natsu at the same time without killing Ending. But man, like, this chapter for me, yo, like, it just got so hype at nowhere, because this villain's design is fucking heat, bro. Like, the way he has like those badges looking things coming off of him. Like, Horikoshi has like, for like some characters that like aren't prevalent, well, I should say aren't like consequential to the story, so to speak. Like, they all have some fire design. Like, you remember the guy with the giant like glass balls from like a few, like at the beginning of this arc? That guy looked awesome. This guy looks awesome. So it's like Horikoshi is really outdoing himself lately with these character designs. And like these, like this is like, there's stakes here, but there aren't like huge stakes. Like, the world isn't ending, but there's like emotional stakes. Like, we just got the revelation that Natsu feels like Endeavor killed Toya, and now Natsu is face to face with like Endeavor having to make a choice. Is he going to kill this guy to save his life, or what's gonna happen? And I just like, my hero Horikoshi is just so crafty, guys, and I just love every second of it. I genuinely love this series, and I genuinely love reading it every week and coming on here and like sharing my hype with all of you guys. So please get in the comment section and let me know what you guys think is going to happen next week, because I want to hear from you guys. Like, a lot of you guys came through to last week's review. Thank you, like 500 of you guys. Please be sure to hit the like button. It really helps me out on this channel. Hit the subscribe button, because like, even if just like half of you guys hit subscribe, that would mean a lot. You know, I do weekly videos on My Hero every so often, and this week I have a lot of Endeavor videos coming out, so be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of those. But I've been Reezy, you guys just got wrecked, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.